Hey friends, I'm Chris, and welcome to Church at Home. Today we are continuing with this amazing series called God's Got This. It's all about living life with the certainty of knowing God is real. We can live with hope knowing He is the greatest and His ways are the best. Just take a look at our Bible verse for today. It says, "For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope." Jeremiah 29:11. Let's sing this verse together right now.
For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope. Plans I have for you, says the Lord. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope. They are plans for good and not for disaster, to give you a future and a hope.
Nice! We can be confident in God because His plans are always good. God is real and we can put our trust in Him. That's why the big idea for today is, I can trust God because He is real. We follow God and do the things He says because of what we believe about Him. We can trust Him. But have you noticed that things aren't always good all the time? Can we trust God when things are hard? Well, there's a guy in the Bible named Daniel. I think he would answer that question with a big yes. Check out why in today's story from the Bible. Watch this.
Stories of the Bible. Daniel in the Lion's Den. This is Daniel.
Oh, hey!
Who was a Jewish man who was taken to Babylon when he was very young.
Yeah.
Daniel loved God and followed God's rules. He talked to God 3 times a day and asked God for help often. Daniel served in the Babylonian king's court for many years.
Yeah, I know him.
And under many kings.
Hey, Daniel.
Daniel always proved himself to be more capable than all the other court officials.
Thanks. Well, anytime.
Daniel was serving under King Darius, and because of his great abilities, the king made plans to place him in charge of the entire empire.
Wow, okay.
The other court officials searched for some fault in Daniel, but they couldn't find anything wrong with him. He was faithful, responsible, and completely trustworthy.
Wait.
The court officials realized the only way to get at Daniel would be to challenge his faith.
Come on.
So they went to King Darius
Excuse me, Your Majesty.
and advised him to make a law that for the next 30 days, any person who prays to anyone except King Darius will be thrown into the lion's den.
I like it.
King Darius signed this law, and once a Babylonian king signed a law, it could not be overruled. When Daniel learned of this law, he went home and knelt down, as he always did, to pray in his room with the windows open towards Jerusalem. He prayed 3 times a day, just as he always had done, giving thanks to God and asking for his help. The officials went to Daniel's house and found him praying.
Gotcha.
They went to the king and reminded him of the law.
I remember.
Well,
Then they said that Daniel had been found praying to God 3 times a day.
What?
When the king heard this, he was very upset,
Get over here.
and he spent the whole day trying to think of a way to save Daniel.
wait, what?
By that evening, the court officials came back to the king and reminded him that no law signed by the Babylonian king could be overruled. So at last, the king gave orders for Daniel to be thrown into the lion's den. The king said to him, "May your God, who you serve faithfully, rescue you." Then the lion's den was sealed shut with Daniel inside. The king spent the night fasting and couldn't sleep. Then very early in the morning, the king hurried to the lion's den. He called out,
Hey, Daniel.
"Was your God able to rescue you from the lions?" And Daniel answered, "Long live the king! My God sent his angel to shut the lions' mouths so that they would not hurt me, for I have been found innocent in his sight." The king was overjoyed and ordered that Daniel be taken out of the lion's den. Then the king ordered the men who had schemed against Daniel to be thrown into the lion's den as punishment. Daniel was safe. There was not a scratch on him, for he trusted in God.
Wow! Daniel really trusted God. He knew God is real and he talked to him all the time. Daniel never stopped doing what is right because he believed in God. He chose to trust in God, even when things were scary, because he believed in the very real God that we can believe and trust in today. Everything we read and learn about in the Bible is true. God really does love us, and we can trust him. But that is a choice that each of us gets to make. We get to choose what we will believe about God. Well, I know someone who loves God. My friend Kayla is back with her show filled with some games and challenges. Will she accept today's challenge? Let's watch this episode of Challenge Accepted and see what we can learn about trusting God. Check this out.
Hey, I'm Kayla and welcome to my studio. Each week, I'll be accepting a challenge from one of my subscribers and we'll go head to head in a little friendly competition. I don't know what I'll be doing or who I'll be up against, but what I do know is I got this. Right, guys? I mean, come on, how hard can these challenges really be? Crew? Hello? Hello? Is anyone gonna back me up here? You know what? I'm not worried at all because I got this. This is Challenge Accepted. Man, I can't quite get that spinning thing down. I don't know about you guys, but basketball is one of my favorite sports. So for today's challenge, I hear we have a little basketball tournament of our own. That's right, we're shooting hoops. So let's meet our challenger.
Hey, my name is Jake, and I'm 12 years old, and I love basketball. That's why I challenge you to a game of basketball, arcade style.
All right, this sounds fun. Arcade style? I'm in. I got this. All right, Jake, challenge accepted. Let's go. Jake, are you ready to shoot some hoop?
I was born ready.
Okay, how does best 2 out of 3 sound?
Sure, but new challenges every round.
All right, let's do it.
Do it.
Okay, so for this first challenge, we're gonna play the classic game of beat the clock. You just gotta score as many baskets as you can in 60 seconds.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's go. 1. Oh. Oh, 2. 3. Woo! Oh. Oh man. 4. Woohoo! Let's go, let's go. 5. I got this. 6. Yeah. 7. Okay. I got this. 8. 9. What? 10. 11. 12. Jake, keep up. All right. Pretty good for round 1. I won, but there's still hope for you, don't worry. Let's do another one. Round 2. Spin around 10 times as fast as you can, get super dizzy, and then see who can make the most shots in 30 seconds.
Okay,
You
I'm
got
ready.
this?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh man. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh. 1. Oh no.
7,
2.
8,
Oh, come on. I got this.
10,
No.
11, 12,
3.
13.
Oh man. My skills went totally out the window on that one. Congrats on winning round 2.
Okay, it's not over yet. We'll see how you do in the final.
Okay, so to switch things up, let's put on these special glasses that make it almost impossible to see straight. Whoa, I feel like a bug. Jake, there's 2 of you.
I can't even see my hand. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, go.
1, 2,
3,
3.
4, 5, 6, 7,
Oh, this is, oh,
8,
got it. 5.
9, 10.
Oh man, I really thought I had that one. Congrats, Jake, nicely done.
Thank you for playing with me. I had so much fun.
Me too, that was so fun. But if I learned anything, it's that I really don't got this. I'm gonna head back to the studio. See ya.
See ya.
I really came into this challenge thinking I would take the win, but I'm realizing that is much easier said than done. Those obstacles made each round extra difficult, and in the end, it was me that got in the way. I completely got in my head. Sometimes we have all the best intentions, but things just get in the way and make life hard. Think about Daniel. He loved God and prayed to God daily, but there were some big obstacles in his way. Like that time he got thrown into a den full of lions. Yeah, talk about a challenge. Here I thought my challenge today was hard, but I love what Daniel did. Every time things got hard, he trusted. He believed that God would do what he says, and in the face of danger, he showed bravery, trust, and commitment to God. Why? Well, not because it was easy, but because he knew God was real. God did an amazing miracle by keeping the lion's mouth shut. That is pretty incredible. I mean, think about huge, hungry lions who just got a tasty meal dropped right in front of them. Only God could do a miracle like that. But the coolest part is that the God who shut the lions' mouths is the same God who is with us today. He is real, and he still does miracles even today. So when you feel scared or face an obstacle, maybe someone's being mean to you, or you feel nervous to talk about Jesus, or you're lonely, or maybe something hard is happening in your family right now. In those tough moments, you can trust that God is real and he's got this. Remember his promises to love you forever, to always be with you when you believe in him, to comfort you, and the best promise of all, to make all things good again one day. Things may not be good here on earth right now, but we can trust that one day God will make all things good again in heaven. Friends, it has been another awesome week here at Challenge Accepted. Come back next week for the final challenge. I'll see you then. And next time, I promise, I got this. Bye.
Okay, that would be pretty hard to play with those glasses. But one thing is certainly clear. Kayla did not got it. But the truth is, none of us can win or have everything go our way all the time. God is the only one that's got it all the time. I just love what Kayla reminded us about our Bible story. Every time things got hard for Daniel, what did he do? He trusted. Not because it was easy, but because he knew God was real. That was our big idea. I can trust God because he is real. That's a choice we can all make. Will we believe in God and trust in him? We can be brave like Daniel and trust God, even when things are hard, because he is real and he loves us so much. Well, friends, I'm so glad you watched Church at Home today. And the fun doesn't have to stop. We have some more fun for you at saddlebackkids.com and some more videos about the Bible for you to watch. Now let's check out some new music from the Saddleback Kids worship album, Side by Side.
We're going to sing a song called King Jesus. We lift our praises, we lift our hands to the only King there is. Let's sing together.
I'll raise my hands in worship. I'll use my mouth to sing. And with my whole heart, Jesus, I believe. Jesus, you're filled with power. As you say, come to me. And with my whole heart, Jesus, I believe.
Let's sing praise.
And praise, praise, praise to the King, my King, Jesus. And praise, praise, praise to the King, my King, Jesus. I'll follow, I'll depend. You're my comfort, you're my friend. Praise, praise, praise to the King, my King, Jesus.
Come on, let's sing For Me.
For me you died on the cross, then rose for all to see. You have my whole heart, Jesus, I believe. You are with God in heaven, but you're still close to me. You have my whole heart, and Jesus, I believe. my King Jesus.